It's one thing to have a mom and dad that would say, if you can become an astronaut, we support you. That would be phenomenal. And not only that, but we believe in you. So you might not have had the education opportunity or the financial support or having NASA, having rocket opportunities right where you live and so forth. But nobody said to you, that's a joke. Give up your dream. You're not smart enough to be an astronaut. You're not going to be that person. Those are better people than you. That's what I grew up with. I grew up with, my mom died when I was very young, and my father abused me in the way that I just described. And so rather than having dreams of who I could be, I was sort of of the mindset that there were a lot of things that I couldn't be. That certainly I would never have dreamt of being an astronaut because I was told repeatedly that I wasn't smart enough, good enough, capable enough to do much simpler things in life. Like my father believed that I would be a failure in anything that I set my mind to. So I never really had any dreams of flying to the moon or to Mars. What I had a dream of was finding people in the world who could shine a light on me and say, you're not the person that your father is telling you. You're somebody who has value and has worth and is a good person. And I did find that in my life, gratefully.
Was you able to find those people?
I was.
Beautiful.
It's interesting because there's some. I'll tell you about one. So, my father remarried. My mom died when I was 9. By 10, he had already remarried. And the woman that he married was no more loving than he was. In fact, for somebody who had just moved into the family, she was rather brutal, we'll just say that. She just very disrespectful and didn't care. And so I grew up in New York, which in the winter time, this time of year, is very cold. And so I came home from school one day and my stepmother said, I don't want you in the house. I don't want you anywhere near the house. So you come home, you change your clothes, and you stay out of the house until 7 p.m. So I got home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I wasn't allowed to be in my own home until 7. Well, you can't stay outside, it's too cold. A lot of days it's snow and it's freezing out and just, nobody's playing outside anyway. And so I only had one place to go, and it was next door where my 2 best friends lived. And I just started going over there and then realizing that one day their mother, who had 5 children of her own, was going to say, you can't come over here every day. Like, you got to go find some other place because I got 5 kids to raise. And, it's nice having you every once in a while. So I was terrified that that's what she was going to say. And instead, a couple weeks later, she took me aside and she said, I want you to come here every day. You are part of our family. I want to welcome you here every day. So you are safe here. So she must have known what I was experiencing. I never told her, but she figured it out.